So a shared line group allows Zoom phone admins to add extensions and phone numbers to groups and then assign people to those groups. And that way they can share that phone number. So for example, say you're part of a help desk group. We can have a help desk group, shared line group, have a phone number or extension assigned to that help desk group. And then we can have 5, 6, 100 people inside that group that can answer the phone on behalf of the help desk. They can also make calls on behalf of that help desk. You can do this completely in Zoom Phone, but you can also fully integrate it inside of Microsoft Teams. So this is the Zoom portal. On the left side, you're going to see phone management and shared lines. Inside of that shared lines tab, there's a shared lines group. You can see that I have 3 examples here, and we talked about the help desk one earlier, and there it is right on the left side. Let's click on it and dive into it a little bit more. So in this shared line group, you can see that there's an extension. You can see that there's actually a phone number with it. You can see that there's actually 3 members associated with this group. So 3 members are in that help desk group. So that way, when that help desk shared line gets a phone call, we're going to distribute it to one of 3 members in that group. So basically what happens when you have a shared line is when a phone call comes into help desk, it will ring that shared line group, which in correspondence will ring those 3 members inside of the shared line. And all 3 members have the ability to answer that phone call. Also, all 3 members have the ability to make phone calls on behalf of help desk. And again, this is set up in Zoom Phone, and we can seamlessly integrate this with Microsoft Teams. So let's go to Microsoft Teams and see what it looks like inside the Zoom Phone application. So this is Microsoft Teams with chats and channels. On the left side, you're going to see a Zoom app, and click on that. Now the Zoom app opens, and you can see that there's 2 tabs inside of the Zoom app. One is a meetings tab. The other one's a phone tab. But you can't guess which one we're going to click on. So now it opens up Zoom Phone inside of Microsoft Teams. And if you look at the tabs on the left side, you're going to see a Lines tab. Click on that. So now you can see all the shared lines that I'm a part of. You can see that there's individual members on the very bottom, Megan Trainor and Stephanie Kelly, that I'm a call delegate for, but the groups are above that. Those are little icons that have a group icon by it. You can see that I'm part of the help desk group. And when a phone call comes in for help desk, I would be able to receive that inside of Microsoft Teams. So let's make an inbound call to the help desk queue and see what happens inside of Microsoft Teams. Outbound call placed. So you can see that I'm getting an inbound call from Patrick Kelly. Let's answer it. Okay, so now since I'm a member of that help desk shared line group, my phone rang. And in fact, all 3 members of the group, they would have had their phone ring inside of Microsoft Teams. The Zoom phone rings inside of Microsoft Teams for shared line appearances. So any one of us could have picked that phone call up. I'm actually the only one in this test group, so I picked it up here. So now I can be part of the help desk shared line group and answer all inbound calls, as well as the other 3 members of the group, or 5 or 10 or 15 members of the group, and have those calls be answered quickly by anyone that's available to help with the help desk. So that's an inbound call. Let's make an outbound call on behalf of the help desk. Say we need to call a support member back or a customer back from the help desk shared line. Let's show you how to do that. So since we're using Zoom Phone inside of Microsoft Teams, we have the ability to change our caller ID. So look at the bottom of the dial pad and you're going to see that ability. So these are all the caller IDs that are available to me inside of Microsoft Teams using Zoom Phone. You can see the help desk is one of those options. Let's choose that and then make an outbound call. So let's just call Patrick Kelly back to have an answer for his help desk question that he just called in about. You can see that it says help desk. The help desk queue and caller ID is being associated with this outbound call. Therefore, I know as Patrick Kelly, hey, the help desk is calling me back and I can just answer it. And notice all this calling is seamlessly happening inside of the Microsoft Teams window. I didn't have to leave Microsoft Teams to make and receive these Zoom phone calls. It seamlessly just happens there. Okay, so we've set up a shared line group. We've had an inbound call from a shared line group. We've made an outbound call from a shared line group. What if we could apply AI to shared line phone calls? So I did a fake phone call a little bit earlier. So let's go to call history and see all the calls that I've made. You can see right here, there's one for help desk. I know that because it says for help desk right underneath it, letting me know from a user perspective that this call was associated with the shared line group that I'm a part of. And now you can see that there's the universal symbol for AI, right? That diamond symbol. This is actually the icon for AI companion. I actually have placed a policy inside a Zoom phone that says Every outbound and inbound call that's happening from the help desk shared line group, we're actually going to apply AI to that call. Therefore, we can always have summaries and tracking of exactly what happened during that phone call. So let's just click on it and see what happened. So AI was then part of this help desk phone call. And then as a user or a person of that shared line group, I can easily go back and get a quick recap of exactly what happened during that phone call. You can see right here, there's a quick recap. I can literally actually look at the full summary of what happens. If there happen to be next steps in that phone call, say, for example, hey, I'm going to send you a file, please download it and run this diagnostic test, you can see next steps in there too. I didn't do that in this test, but you get the point. Now, AI can be part of every single help desk phone call that goes out or comes in. And now we can quickly recap exactly what happened during that phone call and get a complete summary of exactly what happened during that support call, allowing you to track progress as well as customer responses. So that's just a quick summary of exactly what Zoom Phone can do with shared line groups inside of Microsoft Teams for a seamless experience for end users using Teams, but want the power of Zoom Phone. And if you like this type of video, please follow me on LinkedIn, or even better yet, subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm Patrick Kelly, the Tattooed Nerd.